Well, I was just saying, like, these gloves are crap. They didn't. My fingers freeze in these things.
Yeah, we're gonna have to do something. We can't have our announcers' fingers freezing.
I know. I think we're on. Are we on?
Yeah.
All right.
Get it together, man. Get
All
it
right.
together.
All right, buddy. How you doing?
Good. Where's your brother?
Hey, he's number 9 out there, so we'll see how it goes. All right, we're underway here. Are we in Braemar South? I think that's where we are. And the Hornets and the Rosemount Irish. And the line of Boss, Treble, and Hatch with Post and Martin out here. Oh, and an attempted cross out front. Now Hatch forechecking, holding that in. And he's looking for a man. He circles and whoop, just had someone cutting in but just missed him. So that deflected outlet pass comes all the way down to Hornets end. And whoop, Peterson has that and gets a good shot. And oh, that got hung up in the blocker pad arm of the goalie there. That's an unusual way to freeze the puck. Johnny Benz taking the center. He misses that one, but the Hornets win the battle in the corner. Reiner's out to Colby. That shot off of a Irishman and comes down to the Hornets end. Saprell now brings it up. Benz circling and brings it over to Saprell again. Dumps it in deep. That's Peterson. He scoops it out, but nobody there. Now back to Colby, and the Hornets check out. Getting back in, and Peterson and Benz forechecking down there in the corner. Get control momentarily. Benz has it, shoots. Oh, good save. And glove save by that Irishman goalie. Would have a face-off here. 13:21 to go in the first. Face-off now back to Martin at the point. That hits traffic, gets shot in, and the Irish carry it out, but that's turned around by Steckman, who carries it back in deep. Swaim checking with him. Swaim steals the puck and circles with it. Oh, he tips it up, brings it out to Knapp, but that's tipped deep and all the way down into the Hornets' end. Knapp fighting for it there, and it's bouncing loose and finally comes loose to Knapp in the corner. Steckman carries that up and finds Willie all the way across, playing wing tonight on the left wing. The Irish take that away, now carry it out, but Martin takes it away and puts it back deep into the Irish zone. Hornets change lines. It's Treble, Hatch, and Boss out there now again. And Treble checking that puck now, battled over with Hatch and Treble in the corner. They try to bring it out to Thomas, but boy, this second time where passing out to Knapp has been not well timed, and the Irish have picked it up. So this puck is now taken away in the center ice and now lost possession again, where they dump it in deep. The Irish do, and the Hornets chip that out high along the board. This comes back again to Knapp. He gets it up to Hatch. Now we have a 3-on-2. Boss, Treble, and Hatch. Brings it, oh, good play right in front to Boss. And he didn't find the net with that shot, but it was a really nice play. Shot comes up high to Drew Hatch. That's Andy's son. Here, we need our guest color commentator, Doug Montgomery, here from Tampa, Florida, the home of the champion Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
And the Lightning, by the way.
And the NHL champion.
I don't want to say
Tampa
it. Yeah,
Lightning.
it's a great place to live.
It's the home of champions.
Yeah.
You know, it's not like here.
It's a,
but hey,
Well played game.
Yeah. Did you ever play with the older hatch, the elder hatch? I thought you did.
Oh yeah.
I thought you might have. Yeah, so that's his son, Drew, and senior at Edina this year. So, all right. Well, Andy's shot went in the net, by the way. I don't know if I mentioned that. So the Hornets enjoy a 1-0 lead here, and then they ice the puck. So we'll come it back down to the Hornets end for a face-off. All right. All right, this face-off comes loose and controlled by Benz through center ice. He has Reiners with him. He tries to sauce it to him, but just a little too much, and gets by Reiners. Now puck comes out to center ice where Post turns it around and puts it back into the Irish zone. Now deep in the Irish zone and forechecking the Hornets there, where Colby pinches, tries to hold that in. This comes out where Reiners circles with it at center and carries it in. He finds Benz, he just puts it right on, and that is frozen by the goalie there at the Irish in the Irish net. The netminder.
Find all kinds of new synonyms, right?
I've been really studying up on the hockey vernacular. All right, Swaim, Willie, and Steckman out there now with Saprell and Martin. And a little bit of a scrum there, and comes out to center ice. The Irish dump it in deep. Saprell circles with that and brings it up to Steckman, who has to bring it back to control. And nicely skating it around, finds Swaim, who tries to get it back to him, but ends up dumping it in deep. Steckman, the first guy there, and now Willie getting that and playing it around the defender. He brings it out. Oh, good play and tip by Steckman in front with Saprell on the shot, and now Boss is in there to control the play behind the net as they have a partial change. This shot around the boards, and icing is waved off, so Saprell's all the way down to pick that up. He makes a couple turns and skates that puck up to the Hornets' blue line, brings it across to Steckman. He battles for it there, and the Hornets offside, so the Irish take control, try to bring that in. Knapp circles with that puck and is battling for it there, where Hatch gets control. He brings it across to Treble, who's carrying it in with some speed. Oh, shot right on by Joey coming down through the circle, and that shot went off the stick of the netminder and up into his own glove hand. Otherwise, it would have been a goal. Now Colby gets that back at the point and puts it back down in the corner. Colby again catches that outlet shot and holding in the zone. Hatch now covering for him at point, shoots it in deep. And the Irish circle with it back in their own corner. And they bring it down, missing an outlet pass, and it turns into icing. So 8:07 left here in the first. At the line of Benz, Peterson, and Reiners. Benz at the face-off circle. Didn't get that one yet, but now they control it down in the corner where he turns with it, and that puck comes loose, and the Irish try to carry it out, but the Hornets turn it around and bring it back in. Nice shot! Oh, and rebound by Reiners. Two good saves by the Irish goalie there. And the Irishman turns it out where he is cut through the hands and taken off the puck. Oh, this pass comes rink length to Peterson and just gets past him. So now the Irish carry it back out. shot in where Hornets goalie turns that away. It's Aiden Bennett in the goal for the Hornets tonight. And the shot coming back in and knocked away by Bennett, comes to post. Hornets still working it out of the zone there. This comes up high to a Irish, and his shot gets deflected. Oh, and the high shot by Benz hits the rafters of Braemar South, and we're back in the Hornets zone here with a face-off. Face-off, Hornets have control, and now the Irish take it away. That comes to the point where they put a soft shot in, and Colby gets it there, where he turns it up the boards to Steckman. And Steckman gets to that first. Great speed getting to that puck. He just went right by the Irish there. He now has the puck and is turning with it up high. Good shot, right on. Deflected to the corner by the Irish goalie. And now Swaim steals that away. He sneaks it down to Willie in the corner. Then he cuts over on the other side where he takes that puck. And now we have a penalty. Looks like penalty on Hornets number 22. That's Hank Steckman for a roughing. So we'll go 4-on-5 here, where the Hornets have Boss and Hatch, Saprell, and Colby. And Hornets steal the puck. It's Hatch, center ice, turning with it, taking a shot, and gloved and frozen by the Irish goalie there. Great pressure by the Hornets with only a 4-man crew out there. 5:49 in the period, 1:48 left in the penalty. And this face-off taken out by the Irish out of the zone, where they try to get around Saprell. He takes that puck there, through center and into the zone. Oh, he sneaks it all the way through the Irish defenders and gets a shot, soft shot onto the net, where this Hornet team circles with it and brings it back into the Irish zone after out to center. Boss again forechecking and holding that puck down low behind the Irish end and gets it up to his teammate Hatch, who takes over and brings it behind the net. Now the Irish pick it away and carry it out, but that's picked away by Boss and poked right back in deep. 51 seconds left on the penalty now. They get it out to center, but that pass is deflected and now brought down on to Bennett, where he freezes it in the Hornet zone. So 43 seconds left in the penalty for the Hornets, and 4:44 in the period. Face-off comes to Knapp, who quickly shoots it all the way down the ice. And due to the speed of the Hornets, Willie chasing down gets to that puck first, where the Irish netminder just has to cover it up instead of passing it to his D. So face-off down deep in the Irish zone. Great hustle by the Hornets there. So they bring it out, but that's cut in front of and brought back into the Irish zone by the Hornets. Treble now forechecking. I think these Hornets, they just take a lot of pride in their forechecking. It's just incredible. They just love to get after it when they're on these penalty kills and keep the puck down in the other zone. So now the Irish have it. They're finally trying to develop some offense here, but the Hornets bring that out and put it down the ice, and it's already down in the Irish zone, where now the Hornets have the full strength and Reiners is turning with it at center. He brings it up to Benz, knocks it down in behind the Irish net where Peterson gets to it. That's picked away and brought to the corner, but Peterson gets to that puck first. He brings it down low to Reiners. Oh! Reiners with a bang bang, right, finds Johnny Benz right in the crease in front, and one-timer right up over the glove of that Irish goalie. Great shot and great pass. Really nice play. Hornets go up 2-0 here with 3:30 left in the first. So the Hornets get the face-off back through their D, and now Peterson carries it in to the zone, and Martin has it at the point. He brings it down low, but misses Johnny Benz. The Irish pick it away there, and Thomas Knapp circles to steal the puck. This comes up to center ice where Benz wins the chop of the puck there and circles with it. He brings it out to Reiners, who shoots it over to Peterson, just missing him there. This comes through the slot now. Reiners brings it back to Knapp at the point. Knapp moves to find some room, but his shot hits a skate. They're back checking by Reiners, steals the puck away, and the Hornets dump it in deep again. And the Irish are shooting this one out through center. Postbeck to get that. He's D to D with Knapp. Back to post, and now Matthew Swaim back to pick it up. Swaim up to Steckman, who shin pads that over to his teammate Willie. Back to Steckman. Oh, great pass right in front in the crease for Willie, and now the shot, just a scrum in front, and a loose puck comes to Willie. Willie puts it behind the net to Swaim. Swaim circling and turned back with it toward the net. Now up again with it at the corner. Swaim wins the race there and battling in the corner for it, along with Steckman. Swaim picks it out and takes it toward the net. Now here's Colby. Oh! Colby sets up and shoots. And that puck was deflected clearly. I don't know where the deflection was. It could have been an Irish stick or a Hornet stick. I wasn't clear on that, but that puck is in the net, and we have a 3-0 advantage with 1:45 in the first. Hey guys, was there a tip on that? Okay. Well, the ref didn't identify a tip either, so credit to that goes to Colby. Now a shot on from the Hornets. Rebound comes right to Joey Treble, and he turns that right back into the net. And at 1:28 now, that was about under 10 seconds between goals on that latest series there. The Hornets now up 4-0. So the line of Boss, Treble, and Hatch with Post and Colby at D. This comes back to Colby, passes it through center to Treble. Treble shot just over the net, and Post holds that rebound in, and Boss bangs it in behind the net. Now in the corner where the Irish are being swarmed again. And this comes up through center where the Irish have a chance, but that's moved around the D, but that's steered away by Aiden Bennett in net. Now the Hornets working to take it out, and we have a delayed penalty now, and touched by the Irish, and we have a tripping call just in, I think it was an inadvertent trip there as the Hornets were breaking out of the zone. And so the Hornets will go up now with the 5-4 man advantage. 49 seconds left in the period. 2 minutes on the penalty. Face off Reiners back to Ben to Saprell. He shoots it over to Peterson. That's now Reiners who has it, and the loose puck comes to the Irish, who shoot it down the zone. Then Bennett comes out to get the puck and brings it all the way up to Benz at the blue line, who turns with it and controls the puck there. Then he has the puck, and Peterson has it and now passes it off to Benz again. His pass deflected but picked up by Saprell, and back behind the net to Peterson, who controls it there and brings it along to the board. This out to Martin, and now down in the corner to Benz. Back up to Peterson, where Reiners is in the slot. The shot comes in and right on, and gloved and stopped and held by the Irish goalie there. 4.3 seconds left in the period. Let's see if the Hornets can get a shot on here with the short amount of time left here in the period. Ben's under center, and he looks like he just tries to shoot it. Puck comes to the corner and they freeze it. So that's the end of the period. Still 1:11 left on that penalty going into the second, and we'll have a quick break here before the start of the next period.
Alright, our announcer is taking a restroom break, so here we go. We'll watch about commentary for a moment. Minute left on the penalty. Hornets on a power play for 56 more seconds. Pass to Hatch. Down to Benz. Over, weak side, nice shot. Good job, Reiners. All right, our announcer's back, so you don't have to listen to me anymore.
Okay. Those short breaks are tough here.
They are.
Oh, shot comes back to Hatch. Pass comes to Hatch, sorry, and he was at the left D and just puts that right in the net. Did they wave it off? Going to center ice for a face-off, and might have been goalie interference or something like that. So, all right. So Hatch is actually playing the lefty here. Reiners, Peterson, and Benz. Oh, this puck comes out, and Treble and Hatch are the pair of D with Reiners, Benz, and Peterson. This pass comes through center to Peterson. Oh, nice play. Nice shot pass to back to Reiners, who puts it right on, and the great save by the Irish goalie there. 15 seconds left in the penalty for the Hornets man advantage. Colby and Knapp now at D. And this puck comes up through center. Back to Knapp, who puts it down to Peterson. back to Knapp, and that shot just gloved. Shot from Knapp at the point is gloved cleanly by the goalie and held. About 2 seconds left, so Hornets are watching for that escape, and now they're back at full strength here. Steckman controls, circling behind the net, puts it up through the crease, and Willie gets it there on the far side. This now comes around the back to Swaim. Swaim kicks it to his teammate Steckman, who brings it around the goal and now controls it still and circling with it. He shoots it over to Knapp on the far point, who puts it in deep. Now Swaim battling for that, brings it back to Colby. Colby moves it up back to Swaim in the corner. Now down to Willie, who circles behind the net and coming along the boards. He's pinched off the puck there, but now stolen away by Steckman. And Steckman trying to skate out with that, gets it back to Willie in the corner. Willie brings it out to Swaim, but he's tied up in the middle, and the Irish come out with the puck. This puck is blocked by Swaim in the middle of the ice, and Steckman picks up the loose one. His shot right on. Good stop, and rebound comes behind. They try to knock it out, but that's held by Thomas Knapp, I believe, at the point. Loose puck comes to Colby, and in front. Had a good chance at it there, but just missed on the rebound. Actually didn't miss. The goalie made a nice save on the puck. So puck coming through center now, and the Irish dump it in deep, deflected off a Hornet. So no ice, and now the puck comes back to center. The Irish get that and carry it back in. The Hornets forechecking there, pick that puck away, and now knock it out to center. Joey Treble gets to the puck first, down in the Irish zone. His shot just wide, trying to go short side, and this puck just left for Thomas Knapp by Hatch, and now it comes back out. And there's a delayed penalty here and an interference call coming on number 66 of the Hornets, Joey Treble. Didn't see the play. So the Irish will have the man advantage. The faceoff comes to center ice. 11:41 here in the second. So the Irish control it through their zone, and still Boss and Hatch out there forechecking for the Hornets. This puck comes to Hatch, and now the Irish, I believe, have their own penalty here, where so we're trying to figure out what all the penalty give-outs would be. It looks like just the Irish will get a 2-minute for a high stick, and we'll even it up at 4 apiece. All right, so 1:42 left on the Hornets penalty, and obviously a full two for the Irish. So we'll be 4-on-4 for the next 1:42, unless something different happens with more penalties, I guess. Boss under center, knocks it into the corner down in the Irish zone, and this puck comes loose and out to the Irish, who knocks it up and through center. It's coming down at Bennett, who just blocks the corner there. A good save, coverage, fairly routine coverage of the corner of the net. This puck comes deep now to post, and the Irish take it away there and knock it in deep. Now the Irish are just freely skating with it behind the net. They shoot it on, and a good block there by Martin. Seems to be limping a little bit from that. And now the Irish knock that loose and bring it up where the Hornets are able to, Brian Post able to knock it out of the zone. Irish get it at center and bring it right back in. And pass out gets tipped by an Irish forechecker, and that'll come outside of the zone as the puck went out of play off the stick there. So. Swaim and Steckman out there with Colby and Saprell for the Hornets. And puck goes through center. And now back into Saprell. D to Colby, who brings it across to Steckman. Oh, very nice pass by Hank Steckman into the front. And Swaim got a stick on it, but couldn't get it past the goaltender there. Now Saprell skating it in. He brings it behind the Irish net. And it comes down deep to Swaim, who brings it back to Saprell. Saprell off the boards to Colby and back to Saprell. Saprell's shot deflected high and out of play. And this will stay in the Irish zone for a face-off with 9 seconds now left on the penalty to treble. 27 left on the penalty to the Irish player. Johnny Benz to take the face-off. He brings it back to Colby. That shot comes in, tipped by Peterson, but was wide. Now Peterson controls it, brings it to Saprell. Hornets are full strength. This shot right on the corner. Rebound, and in the corner, Johnny Benz with a nice shot up and over the corner of the goalie, who was down on his knees. Put it over his shoulder and in the upper corner. The Hornets have a 5-0 advantage here, and we're 5-on-5 now, back to full strength for everybody. So that's a shorthanded goal recorded there by the Hornets. And we're underway, and this puck comes into the Irish zone where Reiners has it. He scoops it right out front, and that's put right on by Peterson and blocked away. This puck comes to the side where Reiners hits it, and the net comes off of the moorings there, and we will, from the goalie's move to block his shot, and we'll have a face-off to the goalie's right, to the left, as we're facing the net here. Peterson under center for the Hornets. Face-off comes down to the corner, and Colby pinching the shot around there where it comes out to center, and Saprell chops at it. Now this puck is picked off by, Peterson just comes out to center, and now to Reiners, where he has a clean shot at it. He brings it down and is picked away by the Irish defender. He tries to shoot it out, but that shot is blocked. Nice move by Peterson, and shot right on. Good stop and held by that Irish goalie. He's getting a workout tonight. So Swaim comes out with Steckman and Willie. Saprell and Colby still out there for the Hornets. Face off back to Colby. He just puts it up to Willie on the side, and now that comes back behind the net to Swaim. Swaim brings it back to Steckman, who circles with it and comes up the boards. Now Steckman has it, puts it back behind for just misses Swaim, and now it comes back to Willie. Willie battling with an Irishman there, and Swaim helping. And now this puck comes loose and up to the winger for the Irish, who dumps it in. And an icing, and he was a good 10 feet short of the red line when he dumped that puck in. And they're not going to let him have that one here in the Junior Gold A level of hockey. Might get that in the NHL, but not here. Not here in Braemar South. So Swaim takes the face-off. That puck poked to corner by Steckman, and Willie joins him there where he puts it out front. That's knocked back to the corner. Steckman turns with it. Oh, great play. Brings it out to Willie. 2 good shots, and the Irish goalie just has his pad in the right spot on that one, and it bounces off his pad. So Nice play there. Now they poke it up, but not far enough. And Willie, great hustle to cut behind his defender and hold that puck in there. Steckman circling with it again and avoiding a bunch of Irishmen. Oh, great pass. James Boss to Steckman. That shot went right off the goalie's face mask and bounced loose. So Hornets still pressuring now. Boss brings it out to Martin. Martin's shot goes wide. Treble comes in now as the Hornets are making the change. Just to Knapp, and now Treble shoots it right in. This puck comes to the right of the goal. Boss and Treble fighting for it there. It comes loose to Willie. Again, oh man. 3 shots right there, and the third one went in. I think Hatch put it in. But that poor Irish goalie down there is just being assaulted by the Hornets. 3 quick shots. 2, I think the first one went off his face again. The second one came up off his chest, and now the third one finally found the back of the net. I mean, where were the other Irish defenders on that play? I don't know. The Hornets seem to have a free reign at that. So center ice now, the Hornets get this, and Martin puts it in to the Irish zone. Hatch and Boss checking there along with Treble. Treble steals that and gets it behind the net, and now Hatch brings it. Now they luckily get it out to their centerman and get it across the red line, where they're way off sides. I guess the referee waves it off, and Hatch brings it up to Treble, who pokes it by the defender, and now Treble coming with it. He's got Hatch, brings it over, and the goalie smartly pokes that pass away. So great hustle and great play. Now the loose puck comes to Hatch. His shot goes off the side of the net. This comes loose to Treble, who puts it back to Hatch. And they're just back and forth, Treble and Hatch. They got Boss out front. This comes over to Treble. His shot blocked. And now back to Thomas Knapp. His shot gloved by Irishman, and he shoots it down the ice. Martin is the first one to that puck, and he puts it up the boards to Drew Hatch, who knocks it in to deep into the Irish zone. The Hornets will change up. Peterson and Benz coming out, and now Reiners as well. They find a loose man way at center ice, and they circling now, and that shot, attempted shot, is deflected by Colby, who sped back to cover him. Now the Irish have a little spur here of activity in the Hornet zone. They bring it back behind, and now it comes out to Peterson, who gets it over to Reiners. Reiners puts it up to Benz through center ice and across the blue line. Benz puts it left of the goal and just shooting just wide, and it comes to center ice. Peterson now brings it back in, makes a quick move. His shot stopped by the goalie, and it comes back to Colby. D to D over to Saprell, who just knocks it in and comes deep. This shot comes around the boards where Colby holds it in. Now to Benz. Benz passes it down in the corner to Peterson. Peterson working his way through 2 Irish there. It's stolen away, but high stick. And the waiting game for the delayed high stick call. Good to see you. Take care. And the Hornets just figure, let's keep this game moving, and they touch the puck. So we'll bring it all the way down into the Hornets zone for the face-off. Scrum for it right at the dot there, where it comes back to post. He brings it up to Reiners, who flicks it over rink wide to Benz, who picks it up at center ice. Benz has got Peterson streaking. He makes a quick move but shoots it wide of the net. And this comes back up to center ice where Reiners has it. And now Benz picks it up through center. He's turning with it at the red line and now across the blue line. He makes a move and that hits a skate. And the Irish now pick it off and take it out to center, where Post steals that and puts it right back in. So the Hornets changing up a full-on 5-man chain while the Irish try to bring it out of the zone. They do get it to center ice, but Saprell picks it and puts it Back into the zone. Yep, he was a good 4 feet back from the red line. So they call him on an icing there, and
They just all one's reaching.
he's kind of looking at the ref like, really? But yeah, you were behind the red line, so I guess that's icing. So face off in the Hornets zone. Oh, this comes loose to a Irish winger who makes a move and puts a nice backhand, and gloved by Aiden Bennett there to maintain his shutout here in the second period. This puck comes back to Saprell and now to Willie. Brings it over to Swaim. Swaim moving with it with speed now. He shoots up high, and this gloved by the Irishman and held. They'll have a face-off down here in the Irish zone. Were you thinking I was jinxing them there by saying you can't mention that? All right, well, Aiden, you can blame me if they get one in on you, because I might have jinxed your shutout. You have a very good point there, Kelly. So this puck comes loose, and Martin holds it. He gets it down deep to Willie, who tries to find Swaim there, just missed him. And now the Irish carry it out through center, poked away by Willie, and now Steckman turns with it. He brings it into the Irish zone and cuts across where leaves it for Boss. Boss gets it kicked away there, and now comes back out to center. Turning with it then is Willie, who brings it over the line. Has Boss and Steckman with him. Oh! Brings it over to Steckman, and he puts that right up over the net. I'm sorry, over the shoulder of the sliding Irish goalie. And boy, that puck was even up on its edge, and he just controlled that well and put it right up over the goalie. So 7-0 now. 2:39 remain here in the second. Boss Hatch in trouble out there for the Hornets with Martin and Saprell. And the Irish carry it in deep into the Hornet zone. Saprell gets it first and brings it over to Boss. Boss brings it through center and across the blue line into the zone. Brings it across center where it's tipped by Hatch and just wide of the net. Treble picks it up and brings it back to Saprell. Tries to cross it through, but that's picked off by an Irish, but then taken away again by Boss. Martin gets it at the D. And that's brought back down to Boss, who's battling two Irishmen there. This comes out to Martin. And the Irish shoot it all the way down the ice, and that'll be an icing call and bring it back. So the Irish, with only 6 men on the bench, skaters on the bench, I should say, 1 goalie and 6 skaters, probably going to show signs of tired fatigue here as this game goes on. They bring it up through center, and this puck comes back where Colby will get to it first. He puts it around the boards to Hatch, and Hatch finds Treble across rink, who brings it to Peterson. Peterson bumped there and brought down to the corner. The Irish pick that up and bring it up where Thomas Knapp takes it in. His shot's wide, and that bounces to come to Peterson, who gets it to Treble coming through the center. That shot is tipped and knocked down by the goalie. And now Treble gets it. Now the Irish pick that up and carry that loose and bring that puck out where Knapp picks it up at center and fires it right back into the Irish zone. The Hornets switching up, and now this pass comes out where Reiners picks it up back in the Hornet zone. And the Irish taking that away and find the puck and shoot it up through center. Knapp gets that puck, puts it across to Colby, and now up to Benz through center ice, who brings it into the zone. He finds Reiners, who comes through the slot and shoots it. Doesn't get all of it and puts it down to Peterson, who controls it behind the net. He tries to bring it out front, but that pass is blocked. Now the Irish trying to carry that out, where Colby wins the battle at center ice and controls it to flick it back towards where it's blocked by an Irishman there. So that's the end of 2. The Hornets leading 7-0. We'll go to a running time third period here with a 6-goal or more deficit here in the regulation of Junior Gold A. And that Irish goalie has got to be tired. He has been moving to try and block everything he can. And he's gotten in front of a lot of them, but he has got his helmet off and trying to cool off a little bit here in between periods. And in Braemar South, it's about 38 degrees, so if you have to cool off, you've been working pretty hard.
At least we're not back in the backyard tonight.
That's right. The backyard rink would be about 0, something like that tonight. So we'll see if the Hornets move their personnel around as they might like to do here sometimes when when they get in these games that are a little bit lopsided.
Seems like it's been all game.
Yeah, they've moved a little bit around. They had Hatch and Treble playing a shift of defense, but looks like it'll be Swaim, Steckman, and Willie here with with Post and Martin at D, and it comes back to the Hornets D, and now it's held in by the Irishmen who bring it down deep, and they're knocked off the puck there, where Post gets it up to Steckman. Steckman goes rink wide to Willie, finds him there. Boy, they've been working the puck nicely, this line has tonight. Willie circles with it there and gets it behind the net, just missing Steckman. 2 Irishmen there to pick it up, but Post gloves that puck and brings it right back into the zone. This comes out to center where Martin has it, brings it over to Post, who dumps it back into the zone. And this comes out to Martin at the point where he finds Willie. Willie up to Steckman, who just over the top of the net there for the quick shot. Another shot, nice shot by Brian Post. Brings it in right through the defender there. Nice screen shot, and the goalie finds it and freezes that puck. Dangerous shot. So the Hornets bring Boss, Treble, and Hatch with Colby and Saprell. And they fling it up high and bring it out of the zone. Attempt to pass there, but that's blocked by Saprell. He brings it up through center to Treble, and that shot just wide and goes behind the net. Now Treble controls it there, gets his own rebound, brings it out to Treble, who puts it behind the net. Boss picks it up there. He turns with the puck and just misses his man in front. And the shot comes through center, pass by Colby, where he brings it around to Saprell. And Saprell back to Colby, and now up to Treble. Treble through center, passes it to Boss. Boss now has to turn back with it as the Hornets came off sides. And now back to Colby, who brings it in. Colby trying to find Hatch down low, but picked off by an Irishman there. And this puck is behind the Irish net, where they control and bring it out. Passing it D to D. The Hornets are forechecking there. Boss and Treble and Hatch try to bring it out, but that pass is picked off by Colby and brought right back in the zone. Boy, their wings are just getting way up high, and they're trying the long play, and our D will just step in front of that every time. So the Irishmen dump it down where Saprell gets the puck as they take a break and try to change guys. This long pass from, I believe it was Colby up to Benz just missed and comes down for icing. 11:50 on the clock as it's running here in the third. The faceoff comes behind the Hornets net. Martin controls it there. He brings it over to Knapp. Knapp carrying the puck out across the blue line and across center ice. He's knocked off the puck there and it's knocked back into the Hornets zone. Martin circling with it there, turns back and finds his winger Reiners, who brings it across to Benz. Benz brings it across the blue line. Toe drags and shoots right on. The goalie knocks that to the corner. And now the Irish break it out through center ice. They get that to the red line and dump it in deep. Martin gets it first and brings it up to Benz on the wing. Benz just drops it there for Peterson. That puck hits a skate. Benz picks it up and brings it over to Knapp, who carries it in the zone. Knapp's shot is gloved by the Irish netminder and will have a face-off in the Irish zone. Hornets and the Irish will change up personnel, and we'll have Swaim, Steckman, and Willie with still Martin and Knapp on the defensive unit. Irish try to bring that out, but that's held in by Knapp. Now they bring it out and up over Knapp and comes down, but not icing. Knapp stops and turns with it. And that puck goes behind the net where it comes out to Steckman. Up through center ice where Willie's forechecking. The Irish find it there and tip it into the Hornets zone. Knapp will get there first and knock the Irishman chasing with him off the puck, where Steckman pokes it away to Swaim. Now again Steckman, who turns and brings it out of the zone. Steckman across the blue line and gets around an Irish defender, takes it behind the net. He turns and finds Willie. Great play. Brings it through the crease to Willie, who puts it on a very tight angle right up and over that Irish goalie, bar down into the net. Nice play. Steckman to Willie. 9:15 on the running clock here. The Hornets have an 8-0 advantage. Boss, Treble, and Hatch out there now with Post and Colby. And this puck comes up to Treble, who carries it into the zone. He makes a nice move, and oh boy, the loose puck is just covered up by the Irish goalie before Treble can knock the loose puck in. So really nice move and play. Face off back to Treble. His shot deflected to the corner where Hatch gets it first. He brings it back to Boss behind the net. His pass is stolen by an Irishman, comes through center now. He comes through and gets it at a steep angle and takes a shot where the Hornet netminder Aiden Bennett grabs that and holds on. And we'll have a face-off right there in the Hornet zone. Hatch pokes that through but doesn't get by the defender. This loose puck comes back to Post, who circles, brings it out to Boss, who brings it over to Hatch on the far side and back to Boss. He brings it up through the high slot but defended there. And now Post has it, brings it over to Colby. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's Colby. Comes behind the net. And Irish trying to bring it out. Once again, Colby pinches that play off. This loose puck comes to Treble. His shot comes off the post and up high. And now Hatch picks it up. Loose puck comes to Post, who brings it over to Colby. Colby's shot goes wide. And now we have a delayed penalty on the Irish here as there was an interference play in front of the net. The shot D to D Colby, and now touched by the Irish and played dead. We've got a cross-checking. Call it cross-checking, call it interference, you know, potato, you know, at this point in the game. So he was just clearing out a man in front of the net without the puck present. So the Hornets will have a 5-4 advantage here for the next minute. Face off where it comes down low, and Reiners and Benz and Peterson now out there for the Hornets. Peterson battling along the boards. This comes to Saprell, who brings it back to Peterson, now back to Saprell after it's picked away by an Irish, and now they bring it out to center. And defended by Martin there, and again taken away by Saprell, who circles back in the Hornets zone with it and comes up across the blue line. Oh. He tries the shot through the crease to Benz, but that's defended. Oh. And we have a delayed penalty and a penalty called now on Reiners of the Hornets. It looks like I think there might have been a trip there as someone was moving through the slot. I'm sorry, they gave him a roughing. Potato again, roughing, I guess. And so we'll go 4-on-4 here with 5:36 remaining. And about 45 seconds on the Irish penalty as the Hornets start their 2-minute penalty. And this puck is shot all the way down the rink where Bennett controls it and shoots it up through center to Peterson. Loose puck picked up by Benz in the zone. Benz turns with it. He turns and finds Peterson down in the corner. Peterson dodges one Irishman, now back to Saprell. Over to Martin. Martin shot up over in the net and back to Saprell. Saprell tips it down to the corner where Benz has it. Benz carries it up through, and that puck taken by the Irish, and now they have a 5-4 man advantage on the Hornets. This puck comes up through center where Peterson has it and dumps it all the way deep. Ben's forechecking for the Hornets. He'll get to it first. Now the Irish take that and put it behind their net, D to D, and waiting for it there. And they ice the puck. Seem to be unaware of the manpower situation there. And so we'll bring it all the way down into the Irish zone for a face-off, with the Hornets having a one-man deficit here with 4 minutes left in the game. Face-off, Steckman taking that and knocks it to the corner. He circles with it and then brings it over to Willie, who controls that. He brings it behind the net to Steckman. Steckman controls it there where the Irish seem to be letting him have his time with the puck, and now they poke it away. And now the Hornets are back to full strength as Reiners comes out of the penalty box. Pass comes around to Steckman. He doesn't get by his man there, and now this puck at center and comes to the slot where Bennett jumps on it and freezes the puck for a face-off. 3:13 left in the game. Face-off to Bennett's left, and that puck skated in by an Irishman. A good chance there, but he just didn't get the shot off. And now the Irish come skating through with it. Thomas Knapp skating through center. Good shot. Oh, chasing his own rebound and just missed it. And now the puck comes through back to center where Colby has it and just knocks it deep. Swaim forechecking for that. Oh, in the Hornets' end. And oh, that puck came out, but I thought it was knocked in. Apparently it was blocked. The ref was right on that, and oh, as the Irish carry it across, they are offsides, and they give a cheap chop to the back legs of Thomas Knapp as he skates by him. Irishmen obviously frustrated by their lack of gift and skill in hockey here tonight, but what can you say? So this turn and shoot by the Irish now comes to the corner, where they try to pass it out, but that comes too far, where Treble chases after it. He's just a little too far, and this comes to Voss, who steals it away, and now it's the Irish that carry it out through center ice. They pass it up across where the shot goes wide, and Treble now carries it out. I'm sorry, that's the Hatch. He doesn't quite get it out of the zone. And now this puck comes across the post, who carries it out of the zone and up to Treble, who just knocks it in deep, where Hatch will get there first. Oh, and his pass just a little short. And comes out of the zone and right back in, where Voss will get to it first. And he'll just knock it deep into the Irish zone. Comes in front of the net, where the Irish gloves it and covers it up. And under a minute to go here, 45 seconds. Waiting for a face-off. We'll probably get this puck dropped, but not much more. Face-off comes back to Benz. He circles with it. Oh, his shot to Reiner's right in front. He tries the tip play and just missed that opportunity there. So Ben steals it again, gets it back to Martin. His shot comes and tipped to the netting by the Irish goalie there. And 15 seconds left here in the game of a face-off. This comes back to Post. Post, who just dumps it down low into the net, and that is our game. So really well played here by the Hornets tonight. Obviously the Irishmen way outmatched, and
you didn't jinx them.
And we didn't jinx him. He got his shutout. Great game by Aiden Bennett in net, and really good game by the Hornets. They showed a lot of fire tonight. Thanks.
The passing. Good night.
Signing off from Braemar South.